Now, many of you already know that the NEV retail sales has been over 5 million for the 4 month ending in November, or for the 4 consecutive month ending in November, which was something that is great, something that was amazing. Now, just add, or today we read that the 5th month, which is the month of December, China NEV retail sales hit an all-time record of 1.38 million. This is the report that came from the China Passenger Car Association, indicating that 1.38 million of cars were sold in China, which is just so great, so amazing, because like I'm telling you, this is the 5th consecutive month according to the report or the data announced by the China Passenger Car Association, which is great, which is amazing. Now, the good thing about this 1.38 million that was sold in December, in terms of the penetration rate as compared to gas cars or engine cars, new energy vehicle retail was sitting at 52.6% in December, meaning that there were more new energy vehicle cars that were sold in China than gas or engine cars, which this is good for NEO. This is good for EV cars or EV companies, because what is taking place in China, it is that electric vehicle or new energy vehicle cars are selling more than gas or engine cars, which is just so great, so amazing. And you will know that our very own CEO of NEO did say that in the next 2 years this could easily go over 70%, which is something that is great, because one thing that of course leads into consumers not wanting to buy new energy vehicle cars is what? Infrastructure, right? Infrastructure not being enough. I mean, we've seen a couple of videos of Chinese consumers fighting for chargers, Chinese consumers fighting to charge their cars, especially during the holidays. You know that there is a new year holiday that is coming in China, which is going to start on the 28th to the 3rd of February. And during that period, a lot of people are traveling, and that is the cases where we see obviously people fighting for chargers, because people traveling are just a lot, and therefore chargers end up not being enough. But for the NEO users, those that have subscribed to battery as a service, which entails them going to a NEO battery swapping station to swap the battery in their car, you will know that they are not found amongst people fighting for chargers or for battery swap, because with battery swapping, you know that you know when is your turn to go and swap your car, and we hardly find long queues that take the whole day, or that will lead into the new users standing next to the battery swapping station for almost the whole day, which like what we see on the chargers. But even for the on the side of chargers, you know that most of the new energy vehicle cars like NEO, they've been deploying as many chargers as possible, meaning that NEO, they're not just focusing on deploying battery swapping station, they've also been deploying chargers. In fact, NEO is the company with most charging infrastructure in China, which shows you that they're also focusing on deploying the chargers. It's not just about the battery swapping stations, but also the chargers that are in the ground. Most of them are news, and we are seeing also other new energy vehicle companies like Lioro, Xpeng, and Teslas and the others are deploying or also making sure that they add onto the chargers that they have on the ground. And this, as a result, is going to make the problem of people, or the anxiety of people worried about going to full EV cars, to fade away, because the more infrastructure is there, the more people will not get to worry about the chargers especially during the holiday season. They don't have to worry about fighting for the chargers, because there will be enough chargers all over China. So yeah, man, I am very happy about this, reading this, that obviously the market in China, the new energy vehicle market in China continues to grow, and me thinking that obviously companies, new energy vehicle companies, are making sure that the infrastructure gets deployed. This makes me to be happy, because it will be easier for people, or for majority of the people, to continue buying new energy vehicle cars and not gas cars. And this year, you will know that the government will also wants to lead by example and go out there and purchase new energy vehicle cars. We know that there will be, in some cases, 30% that gets set aside for buying new energy vehicle cars, meaning that on the budget of 100%, departments will be taking up 30% and going full EV, which is something that is pretty exciting. Or they will be going to buy new energy vehicle cars, which is something that is very exciting. In some scenarios, they said if the conditions based on what those cars will be used for, they can take even 100% of the budget and buy obviously new energy vehicle cars, which this is going to be another catalyst for new energy vehicle cars like NEO, because governments will be buying new energy vehicle cars, consumers will be buying new energy vehicle cars, which is just so great and amazing, exciting for our even very own, for companies like NEO in China. So this is what we read. This is what is taking place in China. 1.38 million, which obviously took the penetration rate, like I said, to 52.6%. Now, the penetration rate for the full year as of the month of December was sitting at 47.97%, which simply means that the penetration rate for the full year was almost got to 50%, which easier this year I think it's going to go over 50%. We might see even it is trying to approach 60%, who knows, but we will get to see this taking place, because already most cars that are being sold in China at this very moment, it's new energy vehicle cars. And I don't blame the Chinese consumers, because technology on those new energy vehicle cars is just out of this world. I mean, even the European or the German luxury brands, they are not able to compete when it comes to some of the technology that is found onto some of the new energy vehicle cars, which is something that shows you that China is on another level. China is way ahead of the world. It's too much ahead as compared to other new energy vehicle, to other car companies globally, which is great, which is amazing. And this is one of the things that makes me to remain long and strong onto an EV car maker like NEO. So yeah, man, just thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. I think blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the head of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. So yeah, man, tell me what you think about this. I think NEO is one of the companies that will do exceptionally well as the new energy vehicle market grows. As the penetration rate increases, companies like NEO will continue doing so well, which is why I'm gonna stick with that company. I'm gonna do whatever I can, remain long and strong. And obviously, what you decide which company to buy, it's up to you. But me, I will buy NEO, because I believe they are the special one, right, in China, and therefore I'll remain long and strong, because I know that blue sky is coming. That's all from me, man, and God bless you all.